back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Amanda, and today we're going to be talking about my Taylor Swift vinyl collection. Now, I have been collecting vinyl for a little over a year now, and I enjoy seeing people's vinyl collection videos, so I thought I would share mine. It's also a way for me to document, because I am one of those people that likes to look back and see how things have changed, things have grown, things have maybe even shrunk, who knows. So I am going to be going in era order. I also am going to be going into, there are some variants in here. Now, I don't personally variant collect every single variant. That's just a personal choice that I have made, but to put it out there, if you're one of those people, or if you're someone who enjoys variant collecting and gets every single one, then that is totally fine. You do you, I'll do me. Want to go ahead and preface this. This is never to brag, boast, or be like obnoxious about it, but this is something that has become a passion of mine, collecting vinyl. And this is just my Taylor vinyl. And we're gonna maybe do another video one day about everything else that's not Taylor. But today we're gonna focus on my Swift, my Miss Swift. Got my Reputation shirt on today. And ironically, today is the 1 year anniversary or 1 year birthday of Speak Now Taylor's version. So with that being said, we're gonna just dive right in. Before I get started, if this is something you guys enjoy, I would ask that you would click the subscribe button, the like button, leave me a comment, let's discuss things. I also am going to be setting up an Instagram, and I'll link it somewhere if it already is here. I think it might already be done by the time this video comes out, but we'll see. So first off, let's get started. Now, personally, I have one record that is not Taylor's version. Everything else I'm waiting for Taylor's version, and we'll get there when we get there. So let's begin with the birthday girl, Speak Now Taylor's version. Now, I'm sorry for the glare out the window because my window's right there, but so I do store my vinyl in inner and outer protective sleeves. The particular sleeves that I use for my Taylor vinyl are from Vinyl Storage Solutions. I like them. They're thick, thicker than normal ones. And I like that these are resealable, so I can put them in and be able to, because like if you see, I can open my gatefold with a regular record sleeve that just slides in and out. You're not able to open and appreciate the gatefold art. So if I ever want to just open it and look at it, I can do that, and it's still protected from dust and all that stuff. And then it does have a pocket on the inside, and because of the way that the storage system is, there's a second pocket here. So if you want to store one disc here, however you want to do, I just put all of them in the back, but except for Red and Fearless, but we'll get there. Okay, so once again, this is the Taylor Swift, Speak Now Taylor's version. This is the Target version. Now, I picked this version because I just, this is lilac, right? Yeah, lilac. I just felt like this one was the prettiest one. The other two were very dark, but I really do wish that they had done the Franken Marble. I wish they had just made it all one version and given us a disc this color, a violet disc, and an orchid disc. Because when I see people that have Franken vinyl, their Speak Now Taylor's versions, it makes me kind of jealous. So that's the birthday girl, Speak Now Taylor's version. Now the next one I have is from Target, and it is the Fearless Taylor's version, and this is the 3 red LP. I am glad, now this is a trifold, so with those Vinyl Storage Solutions, you do have the option to purchase like another kind of protector in the middle where you can make it trifold. So this one is fully protected. And then I have the red discs here. Now with the Target variants, I will say this one, I bought this one, and I bought Folklore, and I bought Lover. The first time I went to go buy Taylor vinyl, I bought those 3 vinyl from Target, because I wasn't aware where my local record store was, and Target was the closest place to me that had vinyl. So the red discs upon reflection, I wish I had just waited and got the gold, because I think the gold discs just go better with this aesthetic. But hey, I love Fearless Taylor's version. The art just I don't know, I mean, she's beautiful anyway, but I just love, the Fearless was just the album that, you know, kind of blew her up everywhere, in my opinion. Wait a minute. That's not in order. Fearless was before Speak Now. So I'm going to fix that. I don't know why I just did that. I literally had it stored in wrong era order. Hello. Can you go in there, please? I have got so many vinyl down here that it's at a weird angle. There we go. Okay. So now the next one we have is red. Now, if there was ever a place for there to be a red disc, it's Red Taylor's version. I did have to buy this through Facebook. I bought this off of a group in Facebook that I'm in, because I looked so long for my Target to restock red, and then I just never did find it. So I bit the bullet and bought it. I didn't buy this one when I first originally went, because this was an expensive vinyl. And it's expensive because it's 4 discs. But at the time I was like, I'm spending like, I want to say it was like $30 each for the 3 others. And I was like, this one was almost $70. This one was almost $60, I believe. It was an expensive, this is, like I said, expensive vinyl. So I ended up paying $60 for it anyway in Facebook, which is fine, because to me that's retail price. And it was sealed, came with everything. So obviously you have the gatefold here, and so because this is 4 discs, I keep 2 in the back and 2 in the middle, just so that the gatefold jacket doesn't get warped or ring wear or anything like that. So that is red. And I can get that back in there. I'm trying to get these out here to slide easier, but hey, okay, here we go. All right. So for $19.89, I did get the Target version. Surprise, surprise, because this one has Sweeter Than Fiction on it. The other variants did not have a bonus track. So I didn't get any of the other variants. Now I am kind of thinking about getting at least the aquamarine green one, because it's my favorite one. But I've kind of made the thought up that I either want to buy it secondhand off someone, or used at the record store. Simply because if you can get them a little bit cheaper, and it's a little bit better for me, because this is an expensive hobby. But anyway, this is the tangerine, and this does contain Sweeter Than Fiction, and that is the inner gatefold. And I will say, for me, 1989 Taylor's version, I have a new respect for it, like a new love for it, if you will, after Taylor's version came out. Simply because it was always a bop and a banger, but like when I really started listening to the songs that weren't singles, like on a deeper level, when it became Taylor's version, there's a reason 1989 is Taylor's favorite child. And if you're out there saying 1989 is not the favorite child, you're wrong. 1989 is the favorite child. So I mentioned I have one record that is not Taylor's version, and that is Reputation. And the only reason why is this one, too iconic. Cannot not have it. And it is the picture disc. These picture discs are so exquisite and just stunning. And you can tell the work that went into this vinyl. Oh, God. I love this record. Like I said, got my Reputation shirt on today. And then we have Lover. This is a Target Lover. There's the gatefold. And it is the blue and pink disc. I have standard pressings, but none of my pressings are black for Taylor. So that's interesting. I just thought about that. This is the blue and pink disc for Lover. I forgot that you existed. I don't know why that just popped in my brain, but Lover. All right, so now we're getting into my first kind of foray, if you will, into variants, and that's with Folklore. Now, I was not a huge Swiftie during Folklore, so I missed out on all the variants. So when I went and bought my first records, like I said, I bought the Target Folklore, which has the Meet Me Behind the Mall cover, and it's the red discs. So that was the first Folklore that I purchased. And then last year during the holiday drop, they put some Folklore vinyl back on the website. And to me, like, not knowing, like I said, I wasn't into vinyl. I wasn't a huge Swiftie during the Folklore original era. So it was like, when I saw that they had put the In the Trees version, I'm thinking, oh, that's like a special version. Okay, let me go get it. So I'm like, yeah, I can get it for retail, blah, blah, I had to pay retail. Then it comes and I realize In the Trees is basically the standard, so it's fine. But it's like this gold beige. Mine is more gold. There are different versions of this. If you look up, there's a chart. And depending on like the year and the manufacturer and all this stuff, but like I think mine is more gold. But there are some that are much more beige, and mine is not marbled that I can tell. But I got this directly from her web store, and this is the In the Trees vinyl, and you can see like that. If I could go back though, I definitely would have gotten In the Weeds, because the blue one, if I can ever find that for retail, if I ever happen to catch it, come back on the store, I'm snapping it up. So then the last one we have is the Long Pond Studio Sessions. Now, this is the most expensive record this is the record I've paid the most money for. And the only reason why is because I had to get it secondhand because, like I said, wasn't a vinyl collector during record store day when this came out, and then I really wanted it. And this is the most I've ever spent on a record, but I don't regret it, not one bit. I love this record. She's home for the rest of her life. And this is Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions from Record Store Day 2023. And this one is a gray color, and I love this record. I love Folklore. All right, so let's get that back in the shelf. Now for oops. I had to make sure I put the spine the right way up. Now, the next one is Evermore, and with Evermore, I bought mine, I think, at Barnes & Noble, and so I have I guess what would be considered the standard, and well, technically there are no variants, quote unquote, for Evermore. There are just different color pressings depending on where it was pressed, where you bought it, and what year. So mine is the translucent forest green. There is also an opaque forest green. There is an opaque teal, and then there's a translucent teal. I am not gonna lie, if I can ever find a translucent, I've thought about buying another one just to take my chances that I might get the teal one, because the teal one is really freaking pretty. But I don't need it. But if I do happen to find one, I may not, who knows. But there's Evermore, the Forgotten Child, because guys, the biggest loss in the new version of the Eras Tour for Tortured Poets was Tolerate It. Fight me on it. Tolerate It was, I love Tolerate It. It's so good. So then we have Midnights. Now, I did get the Target version of Midnights. Actually, I bought this the same time I bought the other ones. The very first time I bought vinyl, I bought Midnights, Lover. No. I bought Midnights, Fearless, and Folklore. I bought Lover off the website for Target. But anyway, I just thought that this purple was so pretty. This is not my favorite cover, I'll be honest. Now, my favorite pressing is the jade green one, but I did not like the jade green cover, so that's why I did not get the jade green one. But we have Midnights. She was iconic, still is iconic, and sometimes I miss that we're not in the Midnights era anymore. I'm just gonna throw it out there. All right, so now let's get this out. I'm just gonna get all of them out at one time, just so I'm not going in and out of here. Now, before when I talked about variant collecting, I don't normally variant collect, but Tortured Poets department made me eat my words. So we're gonna go through here. Now, how they got me is that each one has a different bonus track. Now, you may ask, but Amanda, you have 5 vinyl. There were only 4 variants with 4 different poets. So yes, you are correct. But as I said, the rep Stan in me had to have the Ghost and the Phantom. I'm sorry. He can be a ghost, then I can be a phantom. So yeah, technically, these are the exact same. The only difference is one is clear and one is white. However, we're gonna go into, let me start with this one first. So we have the Target one, which is clear. Now I will say about the Invest in Vinyl sleeves that I use, because of the style of this is like a book. I'm not gonna undo this and show you, but you've seen the way that the Tortured Poets vinyl are. They do not fit in a sleeve the normal way. So I could not, number one, I didn't want to put these in it's a book, so I can't really put it in the gatefold because it really makes no difference. So I was just going to put it in a single. Well, they don't fit the way that normally the singles do with the opening up here. So I put it in one of those Invest in Vinyl and then just sealed it. So it's all sealed, and then I have that. But like I said, here we have the clear Phantom. This is the Target version of Tortured Poets. And get that in there, okay. And then this is the standard, quote unquote, manuscript vinyl, which is the Ghost White. So that's the Ghost White. Now this one is special because this one, well, number one, there's the Record Store Day note that came from Taylor. I bought the Albatross one from my local record store, and we got this for buying that. I stuck it in this one for whatever reason. But this one is signed. Now, I put my signature in here and sealed it up because I just wanted to make sure it was protected. But I did get the signed vinyl from the website, and I got the cutest little heart. Look how cute she is. So that is my standard manuscript vinyl. Hello. Thank you. All right, so then we have the other 3. So I'm just gonna go in no particular order. Let's go this way first. So here we have the Bolter, which is like a beige color. So like this one is way more brown, where my Folklore was way more gold. So like there are some Folklores I think that are this color, but it's Bolter. And I'm sorry, but every time I say the Bolter, I think, if you guys watched, never mind my laundry behind me, I'm doing laundry today. If you guys watched, oh God, Avatar: The Last Airbender, every time I say the Bolter, I think the boulder. Anyway, dork. So then we also have the Albatross. Now the Albatross is a gray color, and it is very similar to the color of Long Pond Studio Sessions, but that is the Albatross. She's the Albatross, she is here to destroy you. Now, if you want to ask me about this one, this is the Black Dog. Now, they call this vinyl, what do they call it? Smoke gray? Is that what they call it? Ink black vinyl discs. So I don't know that this is a special color necessarily. I think because I said I don't have any standard black pressings, but technically this is a black pressing, but I don't know if it's a different type of black than a normal black would be, but guys, the black dog is the best. The black dog is my favorite bonus track. And coincidentally, this is the cover for the anthology. So if for whatever reason ever we do get an anthology vinyl, I do hope she gets a different cover, but so that's the black dog. Now I do have, this is not necessarily Taylor. I forgot about this. Let me grab it really quick. This is not necessarily Taylor Swift, but this is technically Taylor adjacent. But I do have the Haim Taylor Swift Gasoline Record Store Day single. So I do have that as well. So that technically is all of my Taylor Swift vinyl. So if you guys enjoyed this video or want to see more or anything like that, do, like I said, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.